the pathway to power, the pathway to health, and the pathway to life. I think that would be something everybody wanted if there was a road that somebody could take and they knew that if they took that road, it would always equal better health, a better life, and a pathway to the power that would help them have and experience better health and a better life. Well, actually, there is a pathway, there is a road that leads to better health and a pathway that leads to a better life. Many people find themselves, as time goes on, day after day, year after year, decade after decade, that they become less active, they're able to do more, it's harder to recover. I talk to people all the time and they're saying it gets harder as you get older. And that's probably true. Nothing is as easy as bouncing off the ground as a little kid and running back to playing, or falling 5,000 times learning how to walk. I don't think we could take one or two of those in a day. So there is some things that come along with aging, but our ability to be healthy, our ability to be active, and the need for suffering through that process can be diminished because there are two paths that a person can take. One road can minimize irritation, pain, aggravation, setbacks, and limitations to life. And another person can take care of themselves in a way that maximizes their ability to handle stress, reduce suffering, reduce pain, and get the most out of their life. So let's talk about that pathway to power. So if you're somebody who has low back pain, neck pain, leg pain, stiffness, anything that's limiting you from what you want to do, all parts of the body follow the same rules, whether it be your stomach, whether it be your blood pressure, whether it be your muscles, or whether it be your back. When you take care of them, they get healthier, and that leads on to a pathway of better health and more possibilities and ability to handle stress and avoid damage and injury and suffering. And there's another pathway that abuses body parts. And when you abuse body parts, what you're always going to get is a less effective body part. And that body part isn't on its own. That's a member of a full functioning body. So it doesn't only limit that area, it limits everything the body wants to do because it doesn't only have individual parts, those individual parts work together. So in our body, the pathway to power is the spine. I'm going to say spine, or I'm going to talk about spine. I always talk about flexibility. I talk about strength. We talk about so many things in healthcare. We talk about nutrition. We talk about vitamins. We talk about water. We talk about sleep. We talk about rest. We talk about positive mental attitude. We talk about reducing stress. We could talk about a million things, and they're all beneficial, and they all work great together. The importance of what I'm going to talk about today does not eliminate or minimize the importance of any other factors that promote health. However, it's one that does deserve the spotlight. This is the pathway of power, of life, and of health to your body. Your brain and nervous system controls and coordinates everything your body does. From the moment you were born, the first thing that was developed was the brain and the nervous system. That brain and nervous system went on to control and coordinate the development of every cell, tissue, organ, body part, arm, leg, eyeball, ear, tongue, taste, everything that your body does was developed by your brain and nervous system. When you were born, that brain and nervous system didn't go on vacation. It continues every minute, every second of every day to control, coordinate, and meet the needs of your body. Healing, repairing, putting resources to things that you use more, and taking away resources from things you use less. We all know that to be true from muscles, right? You work the muscle, your body grows a muscle. You stop working the muscle, your body stops growing a muscle. So that's true for everything in health. We drink water, we get better benefits from water. We drink more soda, we get negative benefits from drinking soda. Our body is an achievement machine. It'll do whatever we ask it to and wherever we spend our time and attention. So that nervous system that does all those things goes through our spine. Now, everything in our life goes on top of our spine. It's how we stand, it's how we walk. Every muscle is attached to it directly or slightly indirectly. It's levers for the muscles. That's how our bicep moves up because it pulls on two bones, bringing them closer. We stand on our back, we sit on our back, we lie on our back, we run on our back, we play on our back, we do everything. So all those things go into our spine. But not only does everything go into our spine, and our spine, the foundation of all our movement, which needs to be taken care of, right? You want to take care of the foundation of a house. You want to take care of a foundation of your movement, so all your movement goes further, because no matter how much flexibility and how much strength you have, if you don't have movement in the spine, you don't move. So it needs to be taken care of not only for the movement aspect, but equally, and I would even venture to say more importantly, is it protects the nervous system that goes through it. Let's keep this simple. If you have a nervous system and it runs through your body and it's controlling and coordinate everything, and it has the power, it is actually the fountain of youth in your body to keep you as young as possible, feeling as good as possible and as active as possible. If you have that flowing through a spine that you've taken care of your whole life, and you've been fortunate enough that the bones stack on top of each other, the discs stay healthy, there stays motion in the joint. That motion keeps the disc healthy, which keeps space between the bones, which keeps space for the nerves to come out of the hole of the side of the bones, but also the main nerve channel for the nerves to go through from the brainstem right down into every part of your body. Healthy spine, healthy disc, movement in the joints and the disc, keeping the joints and the disc young, preserving the integrity of the area of the spine and everything that goes through the spine. Most importantly, the nervous system we're talking about. So the nervous system has a hole like this to go through to bring life to your heart, to your lungs, to your arms, to your legs, to bring power to your heart, to your lungs, to your legs, so that everything your body does, it gets maximum nerve flow to a maximum tissue built by maximum nerve flow, fed well, rested well, exercised well, and used well. That person, that tissue, that body, that life is going to experience their full potential and the best that life has to offer. Before we go in gradients, let's just jump to the other end of the equation. We have a spine that we never take care of. We never work on. We neglect. We may have muscles. We may have flexibility. We may rest well. We may eat well. But we have a nervous system going through a spine that hasn't been moving, that's been stuck, that's been producing inflammation. The discs have become dry and brittle, maybe some disc degeneration, some arthritis starting to grow on it, and that spine becomes more irritated to the nerves that go through it. So instead of 100% nerve impulses being uninterfered, getting to a tissue, bringing 100% life, that message may go to be a little more fuzzy, or a little more slower than it's supposed to, or a little faster than it's supposed to. Any message that's different than the one sent from the brain is going to be less health, because the message that's sent from the brain is already perfect health. So the spine can start to change that message in any way, just by irritating it. It can irritate it by the inflammation it produces in the joint, can irritate the nerve, or the joint itself can actually get into a situation where it puts pressure, whether it be through fluid or through actual structure, that starts to irritate the nervous system. And the more it's irritated, the worse or the less it is able to promote healing, health, and well-being in the body, because it's like compressing a message and changing a message that's already designed for health. So sometimes I give the garden hose analogy, and we'll use this. Now we'll make this our nerve. This is a round space that has a nerve flowing through it, right? So all the messages on how to do everything and what the body needs to do what it has to do to heal, repair, and live its best life. If that message is wide open, that message will get everything it's supposed to have. If the message gets compressed, it can change the message, and even if it all the way gets pinched, it can stop flow all the way up to, if we remember Christopher Reeves or things like that, major traumas to the spine can completely cut off life. But it doesn't always have to be that extreme. It doesn't always have to be perfect life going through and then light switch, no light going through at all. What the nervous system can be, and remember we're using this as the nervous system now, we switched over from it being the spine, there could be a dimmer switch. So it could be slightly irritated. So instead of that message getting to the cell, giving it everything it needs at every second to do everything it does, it gets it there a second later. It gets it there a second less. It gets it there a second weaker. And weaker messages make weaker tissues, make weaker body parts, and make weaker bodies, which lead to more possible limitations in life. More suffering, more irritation, less ability to heal, less ability to be active, less ability to repair, less ability to get through your day. So the power to your body, the pathway to power goes through your spine. So we need to know where our spine is at as far as health goes, just like you would go and get blood work to learn what your blood's doing from the sugar you're eating, or you would go to a gym to work on where you're at with your body percent fat content or with your muscle tone and the things you want to do to improve your health in that way. You can also know what your spine looks like and know where problems are and work on them so that you can get all the joints moving and all the joints as healthy as possible. One, so great nerve flow goes through them. Two, so you maximize movement to keep not only the spine healthy, but also the body healthy and moving, because remember, the spine is the foundation of moving. But also not just for the benefits you get from today, the healthier you keep your spine and the longer you keep it healthy, the longer you have good nerve flow going through it, the longer and better and healthier your body will perform all its activities through every age and stage of life. So back problems go far beyond back pain. That's just the smoke alarm on the dashboard telling your body to get help. Because if you get the help and give the body what it's asking for when you get a tightness or a pain, you're actually unlocking the key to better health and preventing problems in the future of arthritis, disc degeneration, and nerve irritation. Let's face it, people can have muscles, people can be flexible, people can eat well. But if joints go bad, that's the things that stop them from living their lives, stops them from traveling, stops them from feeling good, stops them from enjoying anything. And joint health is one of the most underutilized and under-cared for aspects of health, but yet it has the greatest aspect, especially concerning the spine, because of the flow of nerves. We already know how devastating it is for a knee or a hip or a shoulder, but that does not have the power of life going through it like the spine does. You only get one spine, you only get one nervous system. You can get another heart, you can get another lung, not that you would want to, but you only get one brain and nervous system, and you can't go back and replace it. You have to work with what you have. So the sooner you start, or starting right now to be specific, the better chance you have of keeping that spine healthy, protecting the power that goes through it from now until well into your future, or as long as you continue to care for it, you'll continue to receive the benefits of a healthy back, which provides a healthy pathway to the power that brings life and health to your body. Don't wait another day. Teach it to your kids. Show them that the spine is important. Don't let 10, 20, 30, 40 years of degeneration go on before they start taking care of their back, because when they wait, that's the new place they have to start from. They can't go back and erase what's been done to their spine, but they can take what they have and make the most of it. And anytime you make a spine healthier, you improve movement. Anytime you make a spine healthier, you're improving the power that goes from the brain to the body that will do everything in your body that you need to bring health and life and immunity and strength to every area of your body, because the nervous system provides all those things to every area of your body. So if you need help with anything, how to care for your spine, how to look after your spine, somebody in your area to help you with spinal choices and spinal decisions, what you can do is leave a comment in the section below. You can click a link and find a way to connect with me. And I want to make sure not only that you know about how important the spine and the nervous system is, but that you know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and what to do next concerning getting your spine healthy, clearing that pathway for the power of your spine, for the power of your nervous system to bring life to your body so that you can enjoy the life that's just waiting for you, but it just may be locked up because of your spine. But once you release your spine, once you bring health to your spine, that power will come through the nervous system like it always does. It's already designed to and waiting to do, and come out into your body and into your life. So reach out if you need any help. I've helped thousands of people with just getting their spines healthy and having their life change in immeasurable ways, all because we reconnected them to the power that has the ability to heal, repair, and give you the life that you're capable of having, your best life.